Yummy. Mm. Water. Just finished eating some food, and by food I mean toast. This is all the food we really have in the house. I like how cute she is. I love Yuzuha's design so much. She's so cute. I love her ridiculously long hair. I want really long hair, but unfortunately I'm having issues with getting my hair to grow at all. Namely the hair on top of my head, where I actually have like a lot of spots that don't grow, period. Which I'm fixing that right now, but... what was I opening this up for? I don't remember. I think I was about to find some other character with really long hair, but I can't remember who it was. Oh, no, it was, I can't remember her name right now. VTuber, it literally was going on stream, like, today, at some point, I don't remember, and literally cutting her hair, because it's so long. I was like, damn, can I have some of that? The what? Wait, like, what? Like, bitch, if they're on machines, I can just hack them. What do you mean? I have the strongest AI. Just hack all of them. Yeah, pretty much. I'm gonna guess this is gonna be Trial Yuzuha. Unfortunately, for a lot of these missions, you don't get to choose whether or not you use the trial or not. Yep. I have to use her. That's annoying. At least I have an idea of how she works. It's hard to show it when I'm in here, but as long as I have those sugar stars, it should be fine. How far back can I go in here? Nope. It's not even like a thing that tells you can't go backwards. It's just, nope, you are not allowed back here. Invisible wall. Anything in here? Anything useful? No? Okay. No Monato yet, because he isn't in the game. I do believe we're getting him soon, though. Apparently people are complaining about him being too weak, I think, or something. Which is, honestly, I don't care. I actually really like characters being weak. Oh! Oh, bro's just over here. Oh, these are new enemies.
Can we implant the mech with memories of accidentally falling or something?
Okay, so she can go straight into that from that. Things move so weirdly, I don't like them.
All done. Let's go.
Hold on.
Okay, so let's see. What are we doing with here? Not much. Anything back here? No? Okay. But guessing there's gonna be something back there later. Wait, anymore. Really? Okay, but okay, I thought I knew how she worked.
Oh wait,
I'm at your...
I've got your back. Huh? Is something
Is she?
reading it? Is the where are we going? There's no class today.
Wait a minute. Huh. So is that not a thing she could do normally? Interesting.
Where are we going?
Okay, so the effect I was thinking of trying to use was something that exists only in the event, and probably exists in the Hollow Zero as well. But I haven't used her in Hollow Zero, so I have no idea. Or what is it, Perpetrator Battle? I don't know if she has a Perpetrator Battle though. I think they did upgrade those, or update those with more of them. Is it Alice? Yes. No.
Oh, it's you.
Don't be scared,
Don't
Sus.
be scared. It's us. Bella, it's you. You frightened me. You were the one sneaking around behind us. So what are you doing here? Ms. Ukinami? Mr. Komano? I'd like to help you with the Obscura investigation. I gave it some thought after heading back. If I'm part of the investigation team, but
Ah, I get the player, thank God.
I wouldn't be able to ever forgive myself.
There are only 2 support characters, and there's only like 2 support or off-field characters in the entire game that I would be willing to play entirely by themselves, and that is either Sokaku or Lucy. The only one for like actual good effects otherwise, but like off-field, like on-field stuff. But thank God I have Alice. It's not gonna let me use my own, but I have Alice.
Forgot, you were brought in by Porcelumex. If they ever discovered you helped us, things could end badly for you. And if you always worry too much about living up to other people's standards, you'll only grow up to be a useless person someday.
You're worried Porcelumex might come after her, right? Still, you might have gone a little too far with your warning just now.
Nobody asked for your opinion.
She's like, shut the fuck up. Shut your bitch ass up.
Thanks for your kindness, Alice. Thank you, Belle. Mr. Blackwood may be strict, but from what I've heard, he at least honors his contracts. And since what we're investigating isn't related to a safety issue, even if word gets out, I'll have my ways to handle it, also. Well, what Miss Ukinami said earlier was fair. At its core, doesn't it still count as just another form of trying to measure up to other people's standards? As a member of the Timefield family, I take full responsibility for my choices. Alrighty, but you heard our plan. After investigating Silent Bay, we'll likely be heading into the Hollow. That's even less of a concern. One can't become a proper Hollow Scholar without field research, so I've undergone professional sword training and Hollow survival drills since childhood. Alright then, I've got no objections.
Welcome aboard. A patrol mech is approaching.
Okay, I get to use Alice. Do not try to tell me how to use her. I have been using her pretty consistently for a while now. Yes, shut up.
Let's see what you've got.
And I guess it's a trial variant. They never let me use my own, and it sucks.
Sorry for stealing your spotlight.
Oh, they all died. I love having assault characters. It makes doing things so much easier. It makes fighting trash enemies so much easier whenever I can just, instant kill them with with assault. So there are physical people here.
It's people from Porcelumex.
Hi, Wise.
Shh. Let's try to
Oh.
avoid them and take a detour.
Wise is right here, in fact, actually.
As if all those security mechs weren't enough. Now they're sending in reinforcements?
What is it trying to tell me that's new? What do you want? What do you want from me? Yes, I know. I'll do it later. Leave me alone. I'm not doing it yet. One of these again. I will say this is a decent bit better than using the other method of moving around. This is a bit better than the TV one. I didn't mind the TV one, but this is definitely still better. It just feels a little too easy now.
Also was the one jumping around with Eos before. Eos's tiny legs can jump that high?
Yes.
Master has expressed a similar assessment.
I do need the Denny's, so I'm gonna grab all of them. I am in desperate need of Denny's. I am poor. Fuck. Ooh, Denny's. Can't break these. Not as Eos. Those do all come here, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I can't jump back there. Well, this if I could, but I can't. Yeah, I do have to go the normal route. Through here to do stuff again. Okay, so what's over there? Okay, so originally I was supposed to go around. Can't reach that. Actually, I probably can if I get on that sign. Haha! So I think they're there, but this is how originally supposed to go. I just want to make sure I get all the Denny's. Can I go through this? No, it's just barely too high. Okay, go on the sign, get up. Okay. Anything up here? I actually need. Because I'm pretty sure I'm just supposed to get to that. But I do want to make sure I get everything. I am poor, I need the money. I do want that money, actually. I do want those Denny's. Surprisingly, there's nothing over here. I'm kind of surprised. Okay, I'm gonna go all the way back. Hold on, can I reach up there, actually? Hold on. Can I climb onto this? Oh my god. If I can get onto... Fuck. I'm trying to get onto the, this thing. But I don't think I can, so I do think I have to go around the normal way. Oh, there's actually some stuff I missed over here. How are you supposed to get up over that normally? You skip a bunch? Need that alone. Frick. Frick. Damn, I can't reach that. I think I have to do the... Nah. There we go. I keep forgetting I can do that. Let's go back up. Forgetting I have this ability. Basically playing Mario Odyssey. There are probably people who will do like a bunch just unlocking all of the story and then do it all at once, I imagine. Like there's someone who's going to do all of it at once to try to speedrun it and like find a bunch of speedrunning tech on other accounts. It's like very good about playing any game that's on PS5 is that you can make as many accounts as you want as long as you make more email addresses. It's really easy, by the way. So you can just make a crap ton of Google accounts.
Classic Phaethon. Great job, Wise. Let's keep going.
So we never told you we were Phaethon. I don't think Alice ever said, or Lucy ever. Does Lucy even know where Faith in? I have no idea.
Past here, it'll be smooth sailing.
They just know us as the proxy.
No time to deal with you individually. Apologize. How much longer until
Every
we
time
get
we
to
have
Saloon Bay?
stuff, I'm gonna like turn down the volume every time we have
We crossed 2 bridges.
combat.
We'll
It's
short
really
rest.
fucking loud.
We'll reach the elevator.
You can't run. Clear your mind. Plenty strikes to score. And then we're there.
And then we'll be a third of the way there.
A chance to score. Well done. Everyone, let's move.
Yeah. Because combat is really fucking loud in this game. For some reason, the combat volume is so much higher than the everything else volume. So I have to turn my volume way down every time I do combat if I want to try and be quieter. Yeah, someone's watching. To be fair, we're making a shit ton of noise. Pretty hard to break massive robots without making noise. Oh wow, this place looks so much worse than I thought it would. Oh my god. No, this is literally just the slums. What the fuck is this? I already thought that Phalium Heights looked like a slum. What the hell is this? Ugh. Well, at least I have access to the new area. Oh, it's just another part of this. Interesting. Wait, hold on. I forgot this button. I don't use this often for normal gameplay. Let's teleport's up here. So we are at the bottom. Wait a minute. Wait, this is... Oh, really is just technically the same area, just down. Another level. Huh. Interesting. So yeah, there's like nothing down here other than this teleport over here. Huh. Which also means there won't be any new, like... wait, no, there is new chests here, actually. Does it say that? Oh, they added 4 more. I'm gonna go look for these. Yoink. Thank God I got to use a Yuzuha, because Yuzuha is so much better to use than the... Or not Yuzuha. I don't know why I keep saying their names the other way around. They gave us a trial, Alice. But like, I really do wish they let us use her own. I spent all that time building an Alice. I don't know why I can't just use my own. Like, I don't like having to use trial versions of characters. For a lot of the early game, I actually didn't ever use the trial versions of characters, like even when the thing wanted you to. I'm still missing one. But like where the story would like have trial options available, and I had turned that off for so long. I am missing one. Where? I'm not actually sure. But I had turned that off for so long that I think a lot of people also did as well, other than just me. So there are a lot of people who just weren't using that weren't using trial characters. So if some way they were just like, well, we want people to try out the new characters that are coming out. So they just made it so you have to use them, which is really unfortunate. Because even if you own the character, they won't let you use it. It'll only be the trial version, which really sucks.
Huh, Yuzuha. Here to pick up materials for Uncle Balrog again? Seems like you've been the one picking things up these days.
Not to mention a lot of the groupings of characters they use aren't really super synergizing, so sometimes people want to just do things quickly. If I want to do something really quickly, then I don't want to deal with fighting. If I'm just really tired that day, I will just switch to Miyabi and then just press the same buttons over and over again.
My dad's been
Keep
having
things
some
easy.
back pain lately, so I've I've been running errands for him.
But if you keep skipping school, won't you get expelled?
You're one to talk. Careful, or I'll have Kama replace all your favorite Bubble Pop candy with rubber. Actually, we were supposed to be doing our Hollow internships these days. But since Lemnian Hollow's been unsafe lately, they ended up canceling everything and just marked us all as qualified.
Wow, your luck's still better than ever, huh? My brother failed his Hollow internship 3 times last year. For a while, just seeing the Hollow from a distance made him nauseous. Oh, right! What kind of materials are you picking up today, huh? Check out this piece of high-grade Lumite ore I've got. Ajiang snatched it from a white-haired ghost woman in the Hollow just last...
What?
That's right!
Oh,
He was
Jesus.
hauling cargo in the Hollow for poor Salumex, and somehow stumbled upon a huge pile of Lumite ore. So he started gathering the stones one by one, and then a shaky, wobbly figure started drifting toward him from a distance. It was a ghost woman with long white hair, bird-like wings, and golden feathers. But in the blink of an eye, she vanished. And just then,
that Palacus?
Ajiang suddenly felt a shiver crawl down the back of his neck.
Pretty sure they're describing Palacus, I think. I looked through the listings of, like, specifically the ether, just the ethereal monsters, the pure ethereals, and that definitely sounds like it. I have to specify pure ethereals because there are a few like ether mutants, which are specifically mutations of different specific things, but all the ethereals are usually etherized people in most cases.
Ow! Yuzuha, why'd you flick me? Weren't you the one who said that the most important part of the porcelain business isn't selling goods, but selling stories?
That story was awful. And didn't you go around last week telling everyone you heard strange moaning sounds on the mountain paths nearby? Your story sure changed quick.
That one wasn't a lie. Mello, Dante, and I all heard it, and not just once.
What? Uh-huh. You said that one wasn't a lie. Which means the ghost story's mostly made up, right?
You're trying to trick me again. But seriously, Ajiang really did get spooked by something all pale and ghosty last night. I'm not making that up.
So it is either, in my guess, it's immediately, I'm gonna go with Palacus, but I hope it's not, because I fucking hate fighting Palacus. It's such an annoying enemy. It's like taking all the worst parts of Thanatos and turning it up a notch. Like, why did you make this an enemy? Which means you're always fighting 2 Thanatos at once that are somehow worse than fighting 2 normally Thanatoses. Like, why?
All right. I'll take this piece off your hands. When my dad turns it into jewelry, I'll give the story a proper rewrite. But in exchange, you've got to tell me something. Take a look at this piece.
Yep, it's the porcelain shard we got before.
This was part of the last batch delivered to my place. Do you remember who brought it in?
That wasn't one of mine. Probably from Mello or Uncle Alphonse. Anyways, if there's nothing else, I'm gonna head out.
Let's go. Thanks. So, are we going to go ask them one by one now? Yeah, let's split up and ask around. Monato and I will go find Uncle Alphonse. And Belle, you go with Lady Alice to check with Mello. If it turns out to be his, make sure to get the exact time and place he found the piece. Let's go.
This is Offong, yeah. Why are they all kids? What is this thing? Oh, was it a toy? Yeah, it's like a little toy thing. So why does this look like a tiny Wise? Oh, it's just one of these again. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3. Interesting. Huh. Trying to see how to do this specifically. So, let me see about this. Because the problem is if I bring this too far in, then it skips it entirely. Which isn't what we want. Is there a way for me to do all of them at once? I could probably try... Let me do this really quick. So if I do something like this... Trying to see if I can do some sort of odd flip around shenanigans. Let me see. Does it matter if I do those in the right order, or can it be in between them? I'm gonna do some testing. So if I do 1, and then it's like 2, and then I bring C all the way to 3, or all the way to 2. Oh, I gotta get it off of 3. Let me bring D up and off of it. 1, 2. So it does work. Okay. So as long as 3 is last before 1. Okay, let's see. You can do some weird stuff with this in terms of angles. So I might be able to get something in. If I can find the angle. So let me get, if I get, where's A? There's A. It's over here now. Do something like this. Wider around. This brings us to 2. Change the spotting of D. A needs to be brought in more. B needs to be brought out more. One, 2. Then I needed to hit 3. I can't spot C and D. So it does want me to do a shape like that. The problem is I'm trying to make sure it still goes in the right order. Oh, it's going in the opposite direction. So if I just swap where each of them are, so I put C over here, and A over here. There we go, I see it now. So I was on the right track, I just needed to flip them around a bit. That should work. There we go.
Whoa! Awesome! Hello, little
That one was actually difficult, I
Can
like
you
that.
tell us where this porcelain shard came from? No. Huh? It's important to keep your word, little one. But my mom said Porcelumex doesn't allow outsiders around here these days. So if I see any suspicious strangers, I'm not supposed to talk to them.
We're not really strangers. We're friends of Mystic Wares.
That's right! Miss Yuzuha came here with us today. You know, the daughter of Mr. Ukinami Balrog. Uncle Balrog's last name is Lee, not Ukinami. You didn't even know that Yuzuha was adopted.
So Yuzuha was adopted. No wonder her name feels so different from Uncle Balrog's. I thought it was maybe something to do with her mother's side.
You can trust them, Mello. They really did come here with me. Yuzuha! You know where this dark piece of porcelain came from, don't you? Yeah, I do. He thought this piece of porcelain must be valuable. And I said it wasn't. That's how we got into a fight. He broke my toy, and I smashed his Denny gun. Is there something wrong with this piece of porcelain, Yuzuha?
Don't worry, he's not in any trouble.
That's right. No need to worry about your friend. So Dante just got lucky, huh? Funny how the moment you know your friend's okay, all that lingering resentment bubbles right back up. That's kids for ya! But Mello, have I ever told you? I really can't stand stingy boys. Come on, Yuzuha. You know me. I'm the most generous boy around. Now that we've got some more info, let's hurry and find Dante! Ukinami Balrog! I was dying trying not to laugh earlier. What a ridiculous name! Now I want to tell my dad, just to see his reaction! Miss Ukinami, it's alright. Being adopted is just a fact of life. Besides, for someone like me, who had nowhere to go, being taken in by someone as nice as my dad, I'd say I'm pretty lucky. What I don't get is, couldn't a family as prestigious as the Timefields send someone else to Waifu Peninsula? Why did it have to be you? Because there aren't many left of us in the family. My father passed away in an accident years ago, so now it's just me and my grandfather. I see. Seems like things haven't been easy for you either. Anyway, you don't need to dwell on my background. Constantly apologizing makes you seem unsure of yourself. You're a noble lady, and you've had a great education. Yes, I will. All right then, let's get going. Where is Dante's place? It's up there, very close.
I mean, to be fair, there isn't much up. Oh! She's here. Interesting. To be fair, there isn't much to this place anyways. It's really small. This is it. Most of this is just empty, and then there's just this. There isn't much here. I wasn't expecting Isolde to be here.
Miss Isolde, do you think this Denny...
Or Isolde, I think it's how it's supposed to be pronounced.
Of course. I used to be in the military and have repaired guns much more complicated than this. The trigger link is misaligned, that's all. I'll just take it apart and realign it for you. All right, that should do it. Hand me a Denny, Dante. I'll fire a test shot.
Here you go.
Well, it seems our four friends over there sure know how to stay quiet. Perhaps I'll have to say, the next shot will be a life round.
Turns out you already knew we were here, Miss Isolde. Since you're a military representative, I didn't expect that you would violate Porcelumex's restrictions to come here.
Taking the initiative, I see. You seem like quite the experienced negotiator, but you're right. I came to Saloon Bay in secret, just like the rest of you. Now that we all have a little leverage on each other, how about I start by showing some goodwill? I actually came here to visit Dante's family. His uncle used to be my comrade in the military.
Miss Isolde isn't a bad person, Yuzuha. Don't worry. She's come to visit us every year for as long as I can remember.
Ah, I see. Then there's nothing to worry about.
It's all right. Staying cautious is a good thing. I'll be here waiting for Dante's mother to get off work. Feel free to take care of whatever you need nearby.
What's going on? Why is there a crowd in front of our house? Yuzuha? Monato? Oh, Miss Isolde! You're here too?
It's been a while, Aitana.
Yeah, it's already been another year. I can't believe you still made it to Sailing Bay given how strict Porcelumix has become lately. Why haven't you invited everyone inside, Dante? Hey, what are you doing with that gun again? Didn't you promise Mommy that you wouldn't play with that anymore?
But Aya and Nala both have toys. How am I supposed to be friends with them without my Denny gun? And I don't get it. Why do you want me to grow up and join the defense force, Mom? Stinker! What did you just say? Get back here!
Sorry you had to see that.
Dante said he wants to join the Defense Force someday?
Yeah, he's always asking me to tell him stories about his uncle. To him, his dad is nothing special. It's his uncle who's the real hero. Even though he had never met him.
How have you all been lately?
Well, we're getting by. His father and I both work, and now Dante's old enough to gather porcelain scraps with the other kids and make a bit of money too.
Here, take this. Use it to help with the household expenses.
Is this your money? Or compensation from the Defense Force?
Compensation from the Defense Force.
That's a lie. If the Defense Force were going to give us compensation, they would have done it ages ago. This isn't the respect my brother deserves. Sometimes no, not just sometimes. Ever since the fall of the old capital, I've always felt that my brother died for nothing, and everything you all fought for was meaningless.
That's not true, Aitana. If it weren't for Maxim and the others who fought beside him, kids like Dante wouldn't even have the freedom to run on the beach today. Of course, after the fall of the old capital, not only did the Defense Force have to cope with heavy losses, but also public criticism for failing to contain the collapse, which continues to this day.
I gotta check real quick. I can't tell if that's just a second mole or if that's something on the screen. No, this is something on the screen. Okay, I just need to remember that Isolde has 2 different moles or beauty marks. I can't tell what those are supposed to be. Sometimes stuff does get... Sometimes small specks do get stuck on the screen. It's hard to notice it because I'm so far away from it, but... You know.
The Defense Force has neither
It's annoying sometimes.
proper compensation to grieving families, nor upheld the honor of the soldiers who gave their lives. To me, that's a serious failure of duty.
Because for some reason, with her rest of her body moving, it feels like that speck should be moving, but it's not. So I keep thinking it's something on the screen.
I'm sorry. You should have been able to live somewhere better.
The fact that you still remember your old comrades and come to visit me every year means a lot. I wasn't planning to bring up all this old stuff. But that little troublemaker got me all stirred up again. The past is the past. All we can do is let go of it, right? I still have Dante and his father, after all.
Yes, you're right. You still have so many important things in this world.
Yuzuha, sorry about that. I got caught up seeing an old friend and left you all waiting. Is there something I can help you with?
We actually came to see Dante. Just wanted to ask him about a piece of porcelain he found earlier.
I see. He did go running off, but I can practically guarantee that he went to the beach. If you're not in a rush, feel free to come and sit down for a bit. He'll come back once he's calmed down.
Thanks, but we'll head down to the beach and check on him. Kids his age often have a lot more on their minds than we might think.
Oh. She definitely knows what we're thinking. Probably. You're seeming to be pretty important already.
I feel a bit different. So, Miss Isolde used to
Oh,
be
wait.
a soldier.
This dialogue.
It seems like she's been through a lot.
Yellow.
Dante, so this is where you went.
Minato? Yuzuha? What are you doing here?
We came just to ask you about a piece of porcelain you found. Of course, we were also kind of worried about you.
If you wanted to cheer him up, Minato, then you shouldn't have mentioned the first part. That's just how Minato is. Thanks, you guys. I know Mom is worried. What happened to my uncle still haunts her. She doesn't want to put anyone else in danger or see someone sacrifice themselves and not be respected for it. I know how much Mom's been through. Miss Isolde told me that after the fall of the old capital, many military families like ours were left struggling without their main source of support and had to drift from place to place. But I want to join the Defense Force to help make it better. Mom had to let go because she couldn't do anything about it. But I want to change that. I want to make sure they never hurt anyone again. I'm pretty impressed, Dante.
It really is a great dream.
Miss Isolde, what are you doing out here?
Yes, I just received a call, and someone from Porcelumex wants to meet with me. They're probably trying to probe the military's position again. I'd better head back quickly. Your mom is worried about you. If you aren't really mad at her, then you should head back soon.
Yeah, I know. By the way, Yuzuha, what was it you wanted to ask about the piece of porcelain? Do you remember this? Where did you get it from? Oh, that? I caught it when I was fishing from a boat 3 days ago. It was near that small reef island about 3 kilometers from shore. I was out there for a while and saw the shard drifting from the direction of the hollow.
If I'm not mistaken, this looks like a shard of Obscura. I think I get why you came to Sailoon Bay now. You don't need to explain further. There are some things I'd prefer not to know.
Thank you for understanding. I've got a question. Why would an Obscura shard drift out from the hollow in the first place? Oh, Lemnian Island is actually connected to several water systems. And there are even underground rivers. This shard probably fell into the water and got swept out with the current. But since the hollow covers such a huge area, it'd be hard to pinpoint exactly where it drifted from. Let's have Fairy map out all the nearby hollow exits later. But figuring out exactly which one the Obscura shard came from might still take some time.
There is actually a way to calculate where it came from. By the way, Dante, since your mom doesn't want you playing with the Denny gun, and it keeps breaking anyway, why don't you sell it to me? You can use the money to buy a new toy instead.
I mean, sure, I guess. But, Miss Isolde, what do you want a Denny gun for?
It might come in handy for these older folks. Here, Miss Bell, take it.
It's going to become useful. Whoa! Holy crap! I was not expecting it to look like this. I was expecting like the old like something like the old wooden rubber band guns I used to have. This is actually really good. Wow, that's like actually looks like a gun. Hold on, I'm trying to look through the middle. Yeah, it is sitting slightly higher. So it is actually like a little loading spot, so that when you shoot, it actually goes down. How does it actually move forward? Is there just a really strong spring right where the trigger, or right where the hammer is? That seems pretty cool. I like it. I actually really like this. Plastic Denny-shaped bullets. So it's not actually shooting Denny's, but you could shoot Denny's from it, because they're metal. Also, coins are usually not very heavy, but I don't know about Denny's. I mean, Denny's seem to be pretty much worth not squat, so I have no idea how many coins people carry on them. But if they are actually thick as they look, then they're like, why would you carry so many? They're so heavy.
Miss Isolde?
Raise the gun and fire a shot far out toward the sea, in a direction perpendicular to the shoreline.
Look! The toy Denny you fired is floating on the water!
Start timing it now. After a while, it will drift back to shore. But due to the combined effects of the hollow's changing tides and the wind, it won't come directly back. Let me check today's hollow activity report. It's almost the same as it was the morning of 3 days ago. Plus, the wind speed in the area stays pretty stable during this season, so the conditions should be relatively equivalent. The toy Denny has about the same density as the Obscura shard. So once we measure where and when the Denny washes ashore, we can calculate the water's flow and work backwards to find the hollow's exit.
Huh.
I don't really get everything you said.
Stand up.
It sounds like we're pretty lucky.
Standing, moving around is good when you're sick. That's why I'm doing it.
It's probably thanks to Yuzuha. She's always crazy lucky. Like, if it's raining and she forgot her umbrella, it would always stop by the time school's out. And once, she somehow got an extra bottle of soda every time she bought one from the machine for an entire month.
Holy crap! She's like, lucky. What the hell?
Maybe that piece of porcelain drifted ejected out of the hollow just because Yuzuha needed it. What's up, Monato?
No, it's nothing.
No way! You definitely have something on your mind. Out with it!
It's nothing, really. I just suddenly remembered your last name.
Miss Ukinami's last name? Oh, right. It's different from Dad's surname. He said it'd sound way too weird if I were named Lee Yuzuha. He wouldn't be able to forgive himself for giving a kid such a ridiculous name. So he gave me a name based on my own story instead.
Wait, I don't understand how Lee Yuzuha is supposed to sound weird. I'm guessing it's a China thing, but I'm not entirely sure.
Mr. Lee sounds like quite the interesting person.
So, Ukinami is a surname based on your history?
That's right. I drifted in from the sea, and my dad found me on the beach here in Sailoon Bay. Hence, Ukinami, floating on the waves.
Oh.
I see. So, were you in a shipwreck before that? No. Didn't you know? There's actually a dragon palace inside the Lemnian Hollow.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm the princess. Every
Stop
day,
lying.
I lived happily under the care of my loyal retainers. But one day, a lost traveler wandered into the palace and told me all about the human world beyond its walls. I decided to leave with him on a whim.
How are they taking this so seriously?
The human world. I forgot where the Dragon Palace was. That kind of sounds like a Lemnian Hollow version of some old legend or folktale.
Not kinda sounds like. It is one.
Oh, come on. Just because you've heard me tell this story before, doesn't mean you have to ruin the moment like that. Still, it is kind of amazing. The tide always seems to carry all sorts of things to this beach. Me, that Obscura shard, we both ended up here the same way.
Are we gonna learn a bunch about Yuzuha specifically from this? Usually when they introduce two characters at once, you learn a lot about one of the characters through just being like in the story and like being around them. And then the other character is usually just given a story quest. Usually. In most cases. Like the one I think of immediately is Zhiyuan and Qingyi. You learn a good bit about Zhiyuan just from interacting with her in the main story during that specific PubSec spot in 1.0. But in 1.1, was it 1.1? I think it was 1.1. We got Qingyi, but she got her own story quest instead. Okay, I'm sitting back down.
Phew. We find I've nearly forgotten everything I learned about terrain analysis in the military after not using it for so many years.
Thank you for your insights, Mrs. Old.
No need to thank me. Miss Tynefield, you look much more lively than back at the banquet. Seems being around someone your own age really does make a difference. All right, everyone. I'll be heading off now. Make sure to take care of yourselves.
All right. Since we've pinpointed where the Obscura floated out of the hollow, how about we head in and take a look?
Great idea. There's still some time before nightfall. Miss Yuzuha, we're going into the hollow? Then take our boat. Mello and Ayuba would be happy to help out however they can.
Oh, I should probably twist the TV back. If you don't know, it's on a big, like, thing. How do I explain this? It's a mount. It goes like a full 1.5 feet out from the wall. And it has a hinge where it meets the TV and one halfway down it, so you have a bunch of movement options. Like, it's basically at a 45-degree angle from the wall right now. When I sit down here. Borrow a boat. Still have to use the danger symbol, like borrow boat, danger signal. That's because we're going to the hollow. I'm curious about whether or not we could ever get the boat back.
there's a drainage pipe up ahead, but we're on the right track. The higher we go up the mountain, the more pipes are buried underground.
Sorry. Fairy can roughly estimate the direction of the pipes, but due to limited holo data of this area, we can't pinpoint their exact locations. Belle, we've cleared out quite a bit of miasma along the way. Are you still holding up okay?
Don't worry, I'm fine. This place is some distance from the industrial port where porcelain is made, and it's really well hidden.
According to the records, there used to be a materials lab around here that was shut down years ago. It seems the ether concentration in the area remains stable and within safe limits. Due to its advanced facilities, the materials lab once had long-term researchers stationed there, and scholars were often invited to visit as well.
What if the lab was never actually shut down? And it was instead turned into an illegal porcelain production facility?
That's possible.
Sounds like something Porcelumex would do.
That, or in my thoughts, it might be getting used by the Exaltus, because the Exaltus are still around. We never actually killed the, We never actually killed the thing. Oh, okay, hello. Yeah, we never actually killed the thing.
You should have run into some enemies by now.
Goodbye. We never actually killed, like, the... What was their name?
You sound kind of excited about it, Nanato.
Like, basically the chief of the Exaltus. We never actually killed them.
I mean, when you're...
They were, brought back. They don't truly die for some shit. And they also brought fucking... What was her name? I don't remember the name of this other character, but Yishuan's sister. Like, the etherized one out from there. I was like, what the fuck? Like, that's 100% the final boss. Are there... Did that say, are there be any clues? It's just...
We should be able to sniff out some clues around here with our technique.
Activate this thing. Cool. I think it might have already been activated. And we'll take some of this entropy alloy though. Oh, let's bring us to this. Yeah, I didn't have to say much in there.
The tracks lead right up to here.
Look, there's a lot of tracks here. High activity. Oh, I'm ready.
Let's look around and see if there are any other tracks. Watch out! More ethereals have appeared.
Have they? Oh, there they are.
More than the ethereals. I'm curious to see if that door up ahead can be opened. Let's go see when...
I really do hope we get to use Momto soon, because he looks so cool. I really do. I think he is A-rank too, which I'm really happy about. I've been waiting for a new A-rank character. No, we did get one recently. We got a Panyan Hero, but he was the only one we got recently. I think before that it was Seth, I think. No. Why can't I remember her name? I cannot remember the Ocelot Theron's name. What the fuck's her name? Why can't I remember her name right now? On her. Hold on, let me check something. What's her fucking name? Why can't I remember her name? Wrong button.
You have my standing.
She's down here somewhere.
Sensei?
Pulchra. Pulchra, I'm pretty sure, was the most recent A rank before Penyon hit.
Need
And, yeah, pretty sure that was the case.
You want to test?
Yeah, there's no A ranks up here.
Let's.
Good day.
I don't think there are any A ranks in this grouping.
We fighting?
Because I should have all of them. Yeah.
You want to test?
I wouldn't.
So I do think that Monto will be. That actually means we have actually gotten a pretty decent rate of gaining new characters. So that's nice. Or getting new A ranks specifically. I hope it continues that way. People don't keep complaining like they did in Star Rail, and then we didn't have any more. Because it's always the player's fault. They always blame the other thing, but it's the player's fault, 100%.